All right, what is going on? What's happening? How's everybody doing today? My name is Chuck, and welcome back to a brand new video. So a few weeks ago, I made my first UZI video, and you guys really seemed to love that video. And so I wanted to go through back here again today and bring you guys another awesome UZI class setup because this gun I feel is very underrated and very underused, and it's really genuinely awesome. I really don't be seeing this gun being used too much around regular multiplayer, but I assure you that when you go ahead and put this stuff on here that I'm about to show you, that it's going to be awesome. Before we get into that, if you guys could do me a favor and slap like on this video, let's try and smash 15 likes on this video, and as well as make sure you guys subscribe with those notifications turned on so you do not miss out on any of my future videos. I'd love to hit 700,000 subscribers, so do it. But with that being said, let's actually get into this class setup. All right, so diving into this, we have this amazing Luna XLR variant that was actually here. And actually, before we even get into that, I want to show you guys this, that of course I'm running quick fix restock and amped, and I have the C4 snack pack sandwich, and of course the stim shot. This is a classic pubs class, along with the Renetti Guard 1 here that's got the burst modification, all this stuff. You guys can see my attachments on here. I don't want to go over this too much in depth because obviously it's just a pistol, but yeah, this is basically my class that I always like to run, especially when playing a little bit aggro. But yeah, with that being said, let's actually get into the UZI. So the first thing we're going to be taking a look at here is going to be the muzzle category, and we have a bunch of different options here. We have the flash guard, the muzzle brake, the CQB breach device, tactical suppressor, monolithic suppressor, lightweight suppressor, and of course the compensator. And like I normally say, even though this actually does look, well, very cool, at least on this specific gun, because it does come with a compensator, we're going to have to forego actually using the compensator just because, I mean, we need a suppressor of some sort. So with that being said, we have to take off, the compensator. We have to get rid of, the CQB breacher device, the muzzle brake, and the flash guard. Honestly, I don't really know any sort of benefit to using any of these top three up here. I'm not really trying to melee anybody or really do any of that sort of stuff. I just want a suppressor. They're generally speaking, better than actually running any of this other stuff. Or maybe unless you're playing like CDL or something like that. But anyways, with that being said, we have the tactical, the monolithic, and the lightweight. And honestly, you're going to want to run the monolithic as your #1 attachment here for this gun. But if you don't have the monolithic, go ahead and run the tactical. But what you want to do, for sure avoid is running the lightweight suppressor. Even though, this is, a lightweight suppressor, it actually does damage, or does decrease your damage range, which is never a good thing with an SMG because they don't have as much damage range as an assault rifle to begin with. So avoid basically anything that's going to take down your damage range. It's just not a good idea to ever run that. So we're going to go ahead and throw on the monolithic suppressor here as our #1 attachment. Now to jump in here to our second attachment here, we have 4 different options, and we need to have a barrel on this gun. I just think it is necessary. So let's actually take a look at this. We have the 13.1 first responder, we have the 8.5 factory mini barrel, the 16.5 carbine, and then we have the FSS carbine pro. So what we really want to get rid of here right off the bat is going to be the 8.5 factory mini, just because this is your ADS, speed your movement, but decreases bullet velocity, also lessens your recoil control, and we need as much recoil control as we can possibly get here on the UZI. So we're definitely going to go ahead and not use the 8.5 factory. We have the first responder here, which is definitely really good. It increases our damage range and our bullet velocity, but we don't necessarily really want that one. And we have the 16.5 factory carbine, which gives us our damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. But we're going to go for the top tier of the top, which is going to be the FSS Carbine Pro. This does decrease your mobility the most, but it also does give you the best damage range, best bullet velocity, and best recoil control. So this, in my opinion, is going to be the best barrel to run on the UZI. I mean, I'm just, keeping it a stack with you. This is really going to be what it is. So we're going to throw this on here as our second attachment. Now jumping into the underbarrel category section, we have a variety of different things here we can do with this gun. We have the Ranger, the Tactical, the Operator, the Commando, and then the Merc foregrip. I always like to say, get rid of the Operator, get rid of the Tactical, because these two foregrips, in my opinion, are basically very outclassed by, the Commando, the Merc, and then the Ranger. I'm just gonna, just gotta keep it a stack with you guys. This is what you're gonna want to be doing, is avoiding these two right here. But we're not gonna use the Ranger. We're also not gonna use the Commando. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and use the Merc foregrip, and it also happens to be that this is our beautifully colored XLR, or our Luna version of this foregrip. It's a great addition to this gun, and it's also got that beautiful camo on it. I love to see it. Things I love to see is you know, attachments that are good for the gun that actually come with blueprints. I feel like that doesn't happen nearly enough, and so your blueprints, you almost end up getting like a third of the blueprint that you paid for just because, you know, the attachments aren't necessarily there, the, you know, the ones that you at least want on it. But anyways, we're in the Merc foregrip. That's going to be attachment number 3. It's going to be awesome. It helps with the recoil control, our hip fire accuracy, you know, all things that we really like here with our Uzi. Now comes down to our ammunition. So we have a good amount of options right here. So we have the 40 round magazine, we have the 50 round magazine, then we have the .41 AE 32 round magazine. And so you guys can run basically any of these 3. I mean, it comes with 30 round stock. So we have, you know, our bump up of 10 rounds, and we have our bump up of 20 rounds, which is definitely not a bad thing whatsoever. I've definitely run the 40 round magazine, the 50 round magazine, but I've also just found that ever since I was able to unlock the .41 AE 32 round magazine, that gives me more damage range, you know, I mean more damage and more range, but it lessens my recoil control just a little bit. I found that having this 32 round magazine is just absolutely incredible. I mean, it really just is, you know, your top tier attachment for this gun. And so I would highly suggest running this, you know, as much as you possibly can on this gun. It really just is genuinely that good. I love to use it. I love to see it, you know, on my class setup. So that's going to be attachment number 4. Throw this on there, you're gonna thank me later. Now for our final attachment here on this Uzi, we've been giving ourselves a lot of more damage increasing, you know, range increasing options and recoil controlling and helping with our hip fire accuracy. But what we have not been doing is helping our aim down sight speed that much. And so we have to go through here and give ourselves a little bit more aim down sight speed. And this is precisely how we're gonna do it here, is with a rear grip. Because, you know, if we go something to like, you know, a stock, we go down to the no stock, I mean, granted, this can be good, gives us some mobility. We don't necessarily want to really go with the no stock, as it really will mess with our aiming stability and recoil control. And this gun is always famous for having a decent amount of recoil, and the iron sights being a little bit on the wonky side. So we're trying to keep this, you know, within reason here. So on other guns, you could definitely do it, but on this gun, I would suggest not doing it. So we have the granulated, the stippled, and then the rubberized, or the stippled, whatever you want to call it. Basically, this helps with recoil control. We don't necessarily need that. The granulated helps your aiming stability and walking steadiness. We don't really need that. I mean, you know, certainly it could be beneficial, but we want a little bit more, you know, movement speed. We just want to, I mean, we just want a little bit more mobility here. So we're gonna go with the stippled grip tape. That's gonna be, you know, our aim down sight speed, our sprint to fire speed, all good stuff in having an SMG, making you pull that gun up just a little bit faster. But with that being said, that's gonna be attachment number 5. We're gonna go ahead and slap this on there. This is my Uzi build. It's an absolutely fantastic build to use, and I mean, seriously, you guys are gonna have to go ahead and try this out. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comment section below. But with that all being said, let's actually hop straight in game here and show you guys how to use the Uzi to its like maximum effectiveness. Oh, we got ourselves a little bit of cranked here, boys, on some shipment. Let's see what we can do. We can drop some quick streaks. We are definitely down. We are not down for the count. Oh, we're shredding already. Things I love to see. This. Oh, God. And he just spawned right there. All right, let's see if we can get over here to this little point. All right, looks like teammates are already here. There's one. Can I hit that over there? Definitely not. Gotta play this a little bit more careful, because we're right about to hit a streak. Oh, man. Okay, well, I died. But that is all good, because we're about to bring this game back. Got our Harrier going. Oh, man. Woo! Oh! Don't mind if I do take that. You know, the feed is straight me over here. I'll throw that down there. Dang it, seriously, nobody? Oh, we just got him. Wait, there's somebody else down there. Hey, brother. Thank you. The only downside is that you run out of ammo very quickly with this Uzi. So I gotta, like, restock. If you don't got, like... Is that Dragon's Breath rounds? Oh. Keep those away from me. Yes, we got ourselves another Harrier. We bring this back. There we go. Come on, teammates. Let's not die here. Oh, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to call this in. Got him. Teammates, it's okay. Don't die. Don't die. Watch me be like final kill or something. Hey, you know what? Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Unfortunately, I couldn't pull through on that one and bring the game back. We got so close. We dropped some streaks. It was a good, solid game. Dropped like a 7 KD, but hey, it is what it is. If you guys enjoyed this video, slap a like on it, subscribe, those notifications turn on. Make sure you guys comment down in the comment section below. And also go check out any of these other videos here up on screen, as I would greatly appreciate it. Put a lot of time and effort into them. With that being said, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Just want to recap, don't be Randy, and I'm out.